Hey everybody, this is Pastor Mark McDonald with First United Methodist Church of Batesville. It is Wednesday afternoon and we are preparing for our school blessing time. We have a parking lot worship service this afternoon or this evening at 6 o'clock. We start at 6 o'clock promptly. What we ask you to do is pull up on the 7th Street side of the church. That's near the youth entrance, near where the trailers are. And tune your radio to the station that we will give you when you get there. We have a time for a couple of songs, some prayer, and a brief devotional before we direct you around the church to drive through the covered drop-off section, or what's known as the breezeway, the main entrance to our building. As you drive through there, we will have different leaders of the church there to bless you, your children, the teachers, the educators, the staff, your backpacks, anything else, to add a blessing and a prayer over those who have come tonight so that they can be prepared for school to start back this next week. We have everybody in our prayers. It's a strange year to start back and lots of things to worry about, but so much to be grateful for. And we're going to call for the Holy Spirit to put a hedge of protection over us and give us the strength to move forward through this. Several other things just to touch base on. We're ready for school. We are not starting back Wednesday night activities face to face. Our church building is still closed. We were about ready to come up with some options, but as you know, the count in our county has gone up substantially. Now that it's starting to slow down a little bit, we're excited about the possibilities that may be coming soon, but we also know that school is starting back and we will wait patiently, move slowly and carefully to make sure everybody's safe as we move into school. So a couple weeks after school, our leaders will probably get together and discuss some other options that might come for our building usage. For now, we will continue with all of the normal online options we have, which of course is a morning devotional at 9 a.m. every day of the week, except for Sunday when we have worship at 9 a.m. We also have this Wednesday evening update to let you know things that are going on at the church, and we have many other things that are going on. We do have outside groups meeting in person at some homes. If you're not part of one, if you haven't joined me for a cottage meeting with your shepherd group, please reach out to the church office and let us know so that we can work you into ways that we can stay connected in this. It is so good to be together when we're able to, and tonight I'm excited about that parking lot service and drive-through blessing as we get our families ready to begin school next week. Also, welcome Lily Barker to the church. She joined during our river service last week. Our tech fell apart, so we didn't have our FM broadcast. Even our speakers wouldn't work, so we all gathered around the perimeter of the big pavilion down at Riverside, and Lily took her vows into membership. That's 2 people that have joined our church during this COVID time of separation. Isn't that wonderful? Lily and Michael have both come into the church, and we have more that are talking with us about joining, so watch for that. Also remember that we've changed up our prayer concerns, that we ask you to submit prayers once you have permission of that person to share it publicly. And we're naming those prayers during our worship service. So go to our website and you can see where you can share prayer concerns online and agree to the terms that we have. They'll stay on for 2 weeks. So if you've submitted them, remember to come back in 2 weeks and resubmit them. But make sure you have permission to share those things publicly. And we share them in the newsletter as well. Today, I would encourage you to look in your newsletter. We have a leadership update in there. I've taken some time just to let you know what the committees and the teams are doing around the church. There's a lot going on at our church during this, and I don't want you to miss what's going on. Don't hesitate to give me a call, ask me any questions about that, any of our leaders. And especially if you need me as your pastor, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Text me, call me, leave a message at the church, email me, whatever's convenient for you, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I want to be here for you, and even though we're separated in many ways, we are bound together in a power and a unity that cannot be destroyed. Lastly, I have an announcement to make that we are going to begin on the first Sunday of September, weather permitting. The first Sunday of September, we will begin our first Sunday communion service. So on Sunday morning, September 6th, we will gather for a parking lot worship devotional. And then we will have drive-through communion available for anybody that wants to be part of that. You'll get a feel for what that's like tonight with the drive-through blessing. We'll do something very similar. And we'll still have our online service for those who want to. Hopefully everybody will join us for that. It won't be a repeat of the drive-through communion. The communion time will be just that, a time to share in preparation and communion together with a short worship time at the church on the first Sunday of each month. So watch for that coming. We'll have more information in the newsletter next week, and I certainly will share more on the weekly update. Tonight, you've got a little bit of time to get yourself together and bring your car up to the church. Come to the 7th Street entrance and park along the street or in the parking lot there. We will come around and give you the radio station once we test it and make sure it's working well tonight. We will have a few songs, have a time of prayer and devotional, and then we'll move through that drive-through blessing time that we will direct you through that as well. I hope to see you there. I hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful evening, and hashtag be a blessing.